Okay, so today we're going to look at how we can edit the pages we have on a WordPress website. This website has been built with Kallyas. That's a theme which makes it much easier to edit little panels and make changes without damaging a whole site. So this is quite good for our customers so that they can make changes themselves once their website has been made live. So looking at this site, we go to the About Us page and we notice that it has the team members, and in a company that's forever growing, there's always going to be adjustments that need to be made here. So if you want to make a change to the text here or add a new member, we'll take a look at how we can do that. So first of all, we need to log into the WordPress site. To do that, we change the URL and we put wp-admin here. Now I'm already logged into this website, as you can see. It says hi EMB at the top right, so we won't need to log in on this occasion. But by going to this URL, you'll see that it will typically present you with a username and password, which will be supplied by ourselves. So just get in touch if you have a problem with that, or if you've got a forgotten password, there's a link there you can click, which will reset the password. So first of all, we're going to find the page. Well, now we're logged in, we can see we have options up at the top. You can see the Kallyas options here. So we could go into pages, have a look at all the pages for this site and find the About Us page. So it happens to be at the top here. So you can click here, edit with Zion Builder. That's the Kallyas builder. Or we can just click About Us here. If you've come through to the typical WordPress page, then you'll notice it's blank. And the reason for this is we are using a theme builder or a page builder. So we're going to edit this page with page builder. So what's nice about this is it gives us a WYSIWYG view. So what you see is what you're going to get. You can make changes to this page, but you won't see anything appear until the publish button has been pressed. So don't worry about making changes and things going wrong. We can adjust that later. And you notice there's these little headings here. These are invisible. So it says Jenny Sutcliffe, Paul Thompson. These are just anchor points in the page, and we use them to link through from the home page. So if you're modifying one of these, we need to make an adjustment to that too, ideally. So when someone clicks through from the home page, it goes to the right person. But if you're removing someone from the home page, you're most likely going to be removing them from here. So it shouldn't be too complicated. So let's have a look at Adam here. Adam joined the family business in 2011. Let's say we've made a mistake here and we want to adjust that text. So we can see here, this is a team box, and we've got edit options here. And that brings us onto the text that's in this panel. So if this was excuse me, incorrect, we just make an amendment there and save and close. Now we'll change that. Or we can change the person's image. Don't adjust the sizes because that's already been set up by the designer for you. And we can see their position, information and name can be changed there. So I don't want to save these changes, so I'm just going to press the X button and press yes. So let's say we're adding a new team member. Probably one of the easiest things we can do is just copy one of these and then add it to the container below. So in this instance, I'm going to copy Sarah Waldron. I'm just going to press the copy there. Now the position looks a little bit odd, but that's no problem. We just drag the box over to here until it highlights inside the smart container and drop it. And now we have a duplicate. And we can start with the settings change here. Change name, title, and configure this text. So these little parameters here, they're the paragraph start and end indicators. This is HTML code. So it puts a nice gap between each section of text rather than it being one complete block. So if you wanted to add another paragraph of text, I just copy, paste that in there, and then just change the text in between. Save and close that. And we can preview it again by highlighting over it, and we can see there's a nice gap by that paragraph tag. So I don't want to save these changes, so we don't make amends to this website, but then I would click the publish button and we would see the difference. So the same kind of thing can be done to different parts of the page. So as we highlight over, we should see options. Now this is one complete element. So we press the settings at the top, and then we can see we can build up a list of options here. So if we want to add a new date in here, we can just add more. And then we configure this by clicking the edit button, and we can make some adjustments here, put in some text. And we need to save that here. It rebuilds this for us, and we can see we've got this new event that's happened here. Okay, so we can get really creative with that. Okay, same with this text element here, settings again, and we can adjust the text in the subtitle element or change the title here. So it makes it building a website much simpler as we drag and drop these elements and change the text. Okay, hopefully that's been informative. As you navigate to different pages, it's going to ask us, are we sure we want to leave the page? That's because we're going to be moving off here. So you want to make sure you've pressed publish before you leave the page. Otherwise, the changes you've made will not be saved. If you're confident you have pressed publish, then click leave. And this is our home page now that we're on, and we want to edit the text here. There's a nice edit with page builder button here, so we don't have to go all the way into the WordPress console, click pages. We can just click edit with page builder. Now the top element is a revolution slider, so that needs to be edited in a separate area because that's a plugin which is quite complex. But again, we can see these common elements here that have been built up from the page builder elements here at the bottom. We can click edit and make some adjustments to the text. We can add new elements such as images. If we want to change the position of items on the page, we can move them around like so. Or we can add another paragraph here below. I've just copied that element, and we can make adjustments to the text here. Or we can write some text. Oh, no, we can adjust the text there. So how would we adjust this one? Plain text, here we go. So here we see the text has been added. Through this text input here. Okay. Excellent. We won't publish these changes. We'll leave the page and make sure the site is working as expected. No changes. And the About Us page. Yeah, we're looking good. And we'll just check the timeline. No, our changes aren't there, so that's great. Excellent. Hopefully that's been helpful. If you have any questions, please get in touch. You can contact us through the Neon9 website at neon9.co.uk or give us a call. You'll find our contact number on the website.